What's good? What's good? We back. It's Triple P, Paul Pickett Podcast, hosted by yours truly, the one and only Paul Pickett, otherwise known in the hip hop world as Paul Masson. Don't forget the video version of my podcast goes to YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So if you're on YouTube, hit that click now subscribe button in that right hand corner. If you're on Facebook and Instagram, hit that follow. Appreciate that. Don't forget the audio version of this podcast goes to Apple, Google, Spotify, Amazon, Odyssey, Castbox, Deezer, iHeart, Player FM, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Stitcher, TuneIn, and more. And this podcast is sponsored by PromoPalace.biz for your online marketing and promotion needs, and NewLitter.com, New Litter Apparel. And let me also give shouts out to the Dizzle brand. DizzleBrand.com. We got a few little sports topics that we get into. Last episode was all politics. I think next episode we'll get into all music or hip hop. First things first, Dennis Schroeder, man, he overplayed his hand. I mean, he had the chance to play with the historical Los Angeles Lakers, historical franchise, and make 4 years, $85 million, and now you're getting 1 year. I want to say it was 5.9 million. You know, so you went from making 20 million plus a year to 6 million. You know, because you overplayed your hand. He was literally a backup. Dennis Schroeder's been a backup most of his career. You know, he was a starter. Like, I think one season maybe at Atlanta when Jeff Teague got traded. And then when he got traded to the Thunder, he's pretty much been a backup there. I know he's a backup to Chris Paul the year before last, you know, and then he goes to the Lakers, he becomes a starter. They offer you 4 years, $85 million, you overplayed your hand. He ends up with Boston 1 year, $5.9 million, where you're going to probably play the backup to Marcus Smart. And he might start, and Marcus Smart might be two guard, but still, he's going to be third or fourth fiddle on that team, you know. So he definitely overplayed his hand. Should have took the 4 years, $85 million. Because once they traded for Russell Westbrook, that's it, son. Your slot's taken. It's done, you know. So, yeah, that ain't a good look. Another cat that's overplaying his hand, Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons over there playing the victim card. I mean, come on, Ben Simmons. You're the victim. The guy who passes up the wide open dunk and basically blows it for the 76ers to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. You know, I mean, come on, man. Come on, stop it. All due respect, I mean, Atlanta balled out. I like Atlanta. That's my squad. I like Trey Turner. But the Sixers were supposed to advance. They were supposed to advance. You know, they literally had Ben Simmons, Tobias Harris, and Joel Embiid. And Ben Simmons he fell short, you know. And you know, this is the thing. I mean, Ben Simmons don't want to shoot jumpers, that's fine, but you got to be more aggressive. You can't be 6'9", 6'10", giving up wide open dunks, wide open layups, and you got to work better on your free throw. If you're not trying to work on your jumper, you sure as hell got to work on your free throws. I always thought that was a must in the NBA that everybody got to work on their free throws, like after practice or whatnot. You know, so Ben Simmons, he's overplaying his hand, playing the victim. I know he came out and said he's down with going to one of the California teams, but you're down to go wherever the Sixers send you. That's where you're going to go. So you might end up in Portland, you know, and you might not like that, but oh well. Guess what? You're on the West Coast. Deal with it. You know, so Ben Simmons overplaying his hand, playing the victim, won't reply to texts for Joel Embiid or the 76ers. I think it's going to get ugly, you know, and it's not going to go well. Luka Doncic signs 5 years, $207 million. Luka Doncic already is eligible for the Supermax because he's been back-to-back All-NBA, and he's been All-Star, I want to say, 2 years straight. And he's been MVP candidate. Luka Doncic, I'm saying that he's probably going to win at least one championship and one MVP or more. Maybe not two. Luka Doncic is a game changer. I mean, you see what he did for Slovenia. He literally almost got them the bronze. And I guarantee next year they're probably going to win the bronze. If they had if Goran Dragic wasn't hurt for Slovenia, Slovenia wins the bronze. Trust me. Goran Dragic doesn't get, if he isn't hurt and he's playing, Slovenia is going a hell of a lot further. Because all they had was Goran's brother, Zoran, who I don't even think's in the league anymore. So if they would have Goran and Luka, watch out. And Luka, I mean, well deserved. Now they got to put pieces around him, because if they don't, in about 2 to 3 years, he's going to be requesting a trade. Let me get into a couple of summer league cats. I'm saying it now, man. Pistons messed up. Pistons picked the wrong player. With the number one pick, the Detroit Pistons should have picked Jalen Green. Ding, 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 ding. Jalen Green is balling out. He's balling out. Put a 20-piece wing dinners so far. Both of the games, 2-0. And then you got this cat, Davion Mitchell, man, that a lot of teams, it seems like at least 3 or 4 teams might have messed up. The Cavs definitely messed up. The Warriors should have picked this cat over Jonathan Kuminga. I didn't know he was that good, but now that I know, he should have been picked over Jonathan Kuminga, over Evan Mobley. I'm probably saying this cat is probably going to be better than Cade Cunningham. From what I'm seeing, this cat, Davion Mitchell to the Kings, better than Cade Cunningham. And the Kings will get pretty good right now with their picks. They picked Tyrese Halliburton last year, was like the 3rd best rookie. And now they looking like they might have the 2nd best rookie or 3rd best rookie this year, which is good, to go along with De'Aaron Fox. But they could use some big men, and maybe De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield could be traded, and you can keep, Tyrese Halliburton and Davion Mitchell, and trade De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield for some assets. Who knows? Because, the Kings ain't going to, I don't know that they're going to be any worse or any better if, even next year. Because they ain't got no big man, really. De'Aaron Fox is good, but he's not great. Buddy Hield is okay. Harrison Barnes, he's good, but, he's above average, but he's not great. So, yeah, man, a couple of these and let's pump the brakes with this LiAngelo Ball. Even though I'm a LaMelo Ball fan, a Hornets fan, let's pump the brakes. Yeah, he can shoot, but can he play defense? Can he rebound? Because he is pretty big. It's pretty solid and big for a 6'5" cat. Can he rebound? Can he pass and assist? Can he defend? We know he can shoot and hit free throws, but there's more to the game than just that. Can he play defense? Can he play playoff basketball defense yet? Pump the brakes. I'm going to say he doesn't even make the team this year. I'm going to say LiAngelo Ball does not make the team this year. And the Book Knight cat that we drafted looks pretty good. James Book Knight looks pretty good. I like him. Look like he plays defense pretty hard. He look like he's playing defense real hard over there. I seen a nice little block he had at the goal. Look like a guy is going to put a lot of effort on both ends of the floor. So I see why we moved off from Devontae Graham. Excuse me. We got to freestyle this podcast. Ain't no script or nothing. So Devontae Graham, it was okay to move off him because this Book Knight kid, if he's not a better offensive cat, he looks like he's going to be a better defensive cat. So that'll be our guards, LaMelo, Book Knight, and Scary Terry. And we still need some, we drafted some big men, but we need one of these big men that we drafted to really pan out. We really do. But I'm thinking Jalen Green should have been number 1 pick. Davion Mitchell definitely shouldn't have went down number 9. He probably should have. To be honest with you, I'm saying Davion Mitchell I'm saying it. He's going to be better than Cade Cunningham. Davion Mitchell's gonna be better than Kate Cunningham. I'm putting my stocks on it right now. You know. So yeah, but there's a lot of cats with the summer league that's balling out. There's a cat for the Utah Jazz. I can't pronounce his name, but he put up like 30, 20, and 5 blocks, and then he put up like 20 and 10 the next night. So if this cat comes out balling like that, if he comes out really balling like that, he's a 7-footer. You can move on from Rudy Gobert and get some assets for Rudy Gobert because he'll be way better offensive threat than Rudy Gobert if he comes out balling like this. If he puts up 20 and 10, I will move on from Rudy Gobert. 20 and 10 because the guy had 5 blocks too. To me, he can block shots too. He's a 7-footer. So if he could do what Rudy Gobert does defensively and score, man, Rudy Gobert is about to be out of a job, man. And he could get traded for a bunch of assets. Because there's a team that could use Rudy Gobert if the Jazz rookie pans out. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. You know, a lot of these teams, you're going to realize they messed up with their picks. You're going to probably see some second rounders come up, some late first rounders. I'm already seeing some late first rounders and second rounders that's balling out, you know. And that's how it is every year. These cats think they're such professionals at analyzing talent in the draft, and they screw up every single year, man. Every single year, for real. So, yeah, Dennis Schroeder overplayed his hand. Ben Simmons playing the victim card. Jalen Green should have went number 1. Davion Mitchell should have went higher than number 9. Definitely people screwed up on that one. Luka Doncic signed a 5 years, $27 million now. Now Dallas is going to have to put some pieces around him. Pump the brakes on LiAngelo Ball about making the team just yet. You know, pump the brakes. Don't forget, check out Dizzle Brand, dizzlebrand.com. Mix your cognac, agave, tequila, orange liquor, mango mix, and crisp lemon. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. They also got a bunch of recipes on there that you can check out. Check out for dizzlebrand.com. Dizzle Brand coming soon to an ABC store or a club or a bar near you. Don't forget the audio version of our podcast goes to Apple, Google, Spotify, Amazon, Deezer, Odyssey, Castbox, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, Stitcher, TuneIn. And this podcast is also sponsored by PromoPalace.biz and NewLitter.com, New Litter Apparel. And we just added, I've been saying it, I know for the last few episodes of my vlog and my podcast, I've been saying we're adding cats. Officially, yesterday, I added cats to the new New Litter Apparel family tree of brands. So we got cats on there. And don't be looking for no mean cats and tough cats like we have with some of these pit bull t-shirts we have. You know, but dogs is different. You got cute dogs, you got mean looking dogs, you got ugly dogs. But cats are just really just either ugly or cuddly. Cute. You know, they ain't really not no tough, mean looking cats that I've ever seen that really scared me. So we added 5 new t-shirts today to New Litter Apparel, newlitter.com. Check them out. They're all cats, cute little cats. And should be adding about 10 or 15 more soon. Also, I just ordered a new camera with the autofocus joint. So that should be here in about, Amazon moves pretty fast, probably 2 or 3 days. And I just bought some new RAM for my desktop that I'm running my StreamYard on. And that was real cheap. I got like 4 gigs for like $14. And I had to make sure it was the right size and everything anyways, you know, because I'm not a supercomputer like expert for the inside, but you know, I know a lot of other things. I know enough to make, you know, a living every single day of my life and every single year. So we got a new webcam on the way, and we bought the 4 gigs for $14, and I bought 4 gigs $14 again. So now we're gonna upgrade it with 4 more extra gigs, because it was running a 4 gig, and it's basically an old computer I got from my stepfather back in it. My stepfather, not too long ago. I got, you know, mom's got a few years ago. She don't use computers whatsoever, desktop. She's not too savvy. I told her, let me get it, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like a gaming computer and whatnot. Nice little gaming computer. And I originally took the RAM out and put it in my other computer. But now I need to upgrade the RAM back on this because now that I'm streaming and whatnot. So we're gonna upgrade it up. You know what I'm saying? From the 4 to the 8, double the RAM, which is just fine. When you double the RAM, that's definitely an upgrade. You know, so we got the 16 in the other computer. We're about to upgrade this to 8. You know, and typically I run 4 desktops, 4 laptops. You know, and then I got I got the podcast and we got the vlogs, Promo Palace LLC. So if you need online market promotions, don't forget to check out promopalace.biz. If you need a t-shirt for all you dog lovers, cat lovers, or a hoodie, or we even got apparel for your dogs. We got dog bandanas and stuff like that. Go to newlitter.com. If you're interested in new brand of liquor, check out the dizzlebrand.com. For shizzle, check out one of my favorite brands, the Dizzle, dizzlebrand.com. Once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Excuse me, just burp. Hit that click now subscribe button. Also, if you're an artist, you want to submit to playlists, go to planetplaylist.com. That's planetplaylist.com. You can submit the playlist for free. Once again, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This is Triple P, the Paul Pickett Podcast. Your source, I ain't going to say your number one source. Everybody always say the number one source when they ain't number one, you know. I'm just getting started. We about 44 episodes in with this podcast. We like 33, 34 in with the vlog. That's like 70 episodes total. Not even really 100 in on each one. So we're not going to sit here and say the number one source, but it's a source for music, sports, and politics as well. And I'm going to ramp up the music. I know I ain't been talking about a lot of music, but ain't been a lot of juicy music topics of late. I guess I'm going to just have to just start going. I guess first podcast we do be next week, and I'm going to just go into like what got me into music, you know, what genres of music or what artists I used to listen to from the get-go, what got me into hip-hop, what got me into music promotion, you know, kind of get into the evolution of Paul Pickett, a.k.a. Paul Masson. Once again, thank you for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit the follow. Don't forget, 3 days a week, we drop the podcast, and 3 days a week, we hit the vlogs. And we got the video version and the audio version. And I'm your host, Paul Pickett, for the Paul Pickett Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.